Hello, sacred souls. It's Susanna from Alamanic Shaman. What I have here for us tonight is a cord cutting and symbolic burying of past of people who used to be in our lives, who are very toxic, but who we were very close to at some point in our lives, who either tried to unalive us or wished us the opposite of well. Let's put it that way. And basically, either our entire lives or for as long as they've known us, or shortly after that. So basically, I actually had two things happen today. Well, the same thing, but for two people, which is why I have two candles here, where they tried to astral strangle me, and in my third eye, I saw and removed a scarf that was tightly wound around my neck, and it's like I had trouble breathing both times, and as I undid the loops around my neck, I could breathe again. And it was gone and done, right? So, and I know in both cases who they were or who they are. And this is going to vary from person to person. But if you were in a situation where you cut people out of your lives, but on an astral or spiritual or energetic level, they are still attempting to do things to you or, lash out onto you to the point where they don't want to see you alive anymore, to the point where they are so lost in their own darkness that they would rather see you gone than have you succeed in your life, because that's all they ever tried to stop you from your whole life. So what I have here for us tonight is, that's another candle that I made the other day. Can't remember now if it was yesterday or the day before. The days are blending a little bit. But the wick is the same wick, because I made a really long one, right? Where I braided 3 pieces together and infused it with the intention of forgiveness. And these 2 dark candles represent those 2 dark ones that astral attacked me, that tried to astral strangle me. But representing at the same time people like that in your lives. And that could be 1, 2, 3. The number doesn't have to be 2. This healing shall be applied to all of those. And I added the bones because, again, that's people who are so lost and so stubbornly caught on an idea of trying to destroy us when they're basically just directing all of their self-hate towards us. So they're like a dog with a bone. So that's why I put the 2 bones here. And I have 2 clay bodies that I quickly sculpted. I didn't want to get into like too much of an artsy, perfectionistic way, just very plain, and you get the idea what it's supposed to be. And what I thought of is, like, back in the day when somebody died, they weren't like, or at least I know in Africa they do it, and I think in Europe, and I don't know if in North America too, in the early days, people were just wrapped in cloth and put in the ground rather than in a coffin. Like, that was before they started building coffins for the deceased, or maybe when there wasn't enough money or resources or whatever the situation was. So symbolically, in our lives, they shall be gone, right? From our lives. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to wrap that. And this was actually from bamboo cutlery. Then here, and that was another sign that I got today, established 1873, all access. And that's what I understood right away, all access to us energetically or through the ethers, through the spirit realm. And for me, this number is also significant because I was born in 1973, so 100 years after this one, but still basically meaning they've had access to us since birth, or in my case, like one of them did. And it could also, like, based on the situation, mean like from the beginning of when you were with a person or when that person came into your life. But they had so much narcissistic jealousy that they didn't really wish us well, but instead they saw us as competition and they were out to destroy us, right? I also put the toilet paper rolls to close any and all portals and gateways again, and I put the cords, like the twine, around to do a cord cutting again. So we're gonna do, like, we're gonna cover basically everything. And if there's anything that maybe wasn't covered by this ceremony, you can also, like, just ask your spirit guides to add that in for your specific situation. But I'll try to cover all the bases of what needs to be done in situations like this. And yeah, as I said, like, if anything needs to be adjusted for your situation, then please just ask your spirit guides. Okay, so let's get started. Oh yeah, while I'm getting this ready, I'm just gonna talk a little bit more because there's always a bit of silence while I'm getting the smudge going. So the one person where that happened with me today, I had a dream, I think it was 2 nights ago, that this person was trying to take from me, and he had been trying to take from me my entire life. So it was no news to me, and I kind of, once again, I was guilty of kind of brushing it aside and saying, yeah, okay, whatever, I know that, it's nothing new. That's how he is, you know. But I think that was a warning because, especially today, I was quite drained. And, you know, they can take from us also our energy and they can try to take our powers. They're not going to succeed with that because if that's not meant for them, then they're not going to be able to get it. But anyway, so lesson learned, or hopefully, to not brush things aside, to not procrastinate or put things off, but the sooner we deal with stuff, the better, right? Okay, so please cleanse and renew all of our energies and take away anything dark, evil, and low vibrational, and flood us with massive amounts of healing light, unconditional love, blessings, and protections from the divine. Thank you, Dankeschön, all my relations. All right. Let's get started. Dear Creator, Higher Power, Source, and Soul Energy, our higher selves, our higher spirit guides of the light, dear Mother Earth, our ancestors that are in the light, Great Spirit of the fire, as well as the other 3 elements, air, earth, and water. Please join the ceremony and assist the healings and prayers with all of your powers. Oh, and banishings and protections. With all of your powers. Thank you. Please close the circle of protection around us. Thank you. All right. So We ask for your very strong protection in fully and completely freeing ourselves from those toxic, narcissistic, dark ones that keep throwing their self-hate at us and that are like a dog with a bone, trying to not let go, even though we have made it very clear that we don't want them in our lives. And on a 3D level, they have not been in our lives for a long time, but on an energetic and astral level, they still keep throwing stuff at us. And very ungood wishes, let's put it that way. So the dog with the bone that they don't want to let go, these bones shall simply be buried with them. They can have their bone, but not us. So we're letting go of the bones that they're holding on to, and they can be buried with them, again, on a symbolic level. This does not apply to 3D, but they shall be fully and completely gone from our lives, and they shall be buried on an emotional, energetic, and astral level. They shall be fully and completely removed, divorced, and gone from our lives. They shall be buried and no longer be a part of any aspect of our lives. Let me see if I can close that with one hand. If not, I'll do it later. No, okay, I'll do it later. Okay, so they are now fully and completely gone from our lives. And any and all, let me move the candle. Any and all cords, bonds, shackles, chains, leashes, portals, gateways, soul contracts, vows, and any and all other connections, karmic and otherwise, between us and them shall now and for, oh wait, I gotta switch hands, I forgot. I can't really cut too well with the left. Shall now and forever be cut, severed, and finished. Any and all vows and soul contracts shall be declared completed and no longer valid. Oops, let me cut that a little further over. I don't want the candle to tip over because it's very crooked and wobbly, which is also very representative of the individual I have in mind here. Quite unstable emotionally. That person gives off an insanely self-confidence image, which is usually the case with narcissists who, you know, try to convince themselves that they are confident, but deep down inside they're just that hurt little child that is incredibly insecure, and they try to overcompensate for that. Okay, so we shall fully and completely be freed from all those connections. They will go in the next fire. I'm simply going to actually lift this out rather than cutting them. Ooh, let's hope this is okay with this candle. Yep, that went on fire a little bit. Okay, perfect. All right. And this one shall no longer lean towards us, but away from us. Not too much that it drips on the table, but... And this one too. This one I already turned earlier because it kept falling over. It wanted to keep falling towards us, and it's like, no, you fall somewhere else. Do not mess up our lives, that is done and finished. And for both of those, any and all portals and gateways that have allowed them access shall now and forever be closed. Here's the second one. One moment. All of that shall be applied to body, mind, spirit, soul, and energy fields, and any and all karmic aspects, and also energetically to the whole energy field and any and all energetic aspects throughout all of time and space, throughout all lifetimes, timelines, parallel and alternate realms, realities, multi and universes, and any and all other aspects that affect us in this lifetime and moving forward. All of our bloodlines and lineages shall be cleared, cleansed, and renewed and healed from all of that. And so it is, all my relations. And for those two dark unhealed ones, or in your case, it could be 1 or 3 or whatever the number is. But for those dark, unhealed, narcissistic ones in the devil energy, in the evil snake energy, all of that, like in those narcissistic, psychopathic energies, we ask that they not only receive their instant karma and divine punishment, but also that they shall find the light, that they shall receive all the help necessary for their own healing. And we hope and pray that they choose the light, that they don't want to stay stuck in their darkness forever. Show them a way out of their darkness and their light. Send them their tower moment and their true spiritual awakening. Even if they're already on the spiritual path, they're clearly not on the right path. So please show them the right path to the true light. And so it is. Thank you. Dankeschön, all my relations. Okay, and I think I only mentioned that before starting the official ceremony part. If it applies, then let there also be an energetic and astral divorce carried out, and let us be fully and completely disconnected from those dark ones in any and all aspects applicable. Again, throughout all of time and space, throughout all lifetimes, timelines, parallel and alternate realms, realities, multi and universes, and any and all other aspects that affect us in this lifetime and moving forward. And so it is. Thank you. Dankeschön, all my relations. And let us all be massively blessed by the divine. If you have an eagle feather, then please tap your head and your shoulders, and if you want, you can tap your whole body with the eagle feather for this special blessing, and to infuse us with massive amounts of healing light and unconditional love from the divine, to help us reach a place of true forgiveness, through healing, through oneness, through understanding that this was all part of the divine plan to help evolve us. Okay, let's take a deep breath in, breathing in the divine light. And let's breathe out any anger, hurt, pain, and resentment that we may still be holding on to. Okay, we bless those people, experiences, situations, and places, and anything else connected with them with love and light, and release them from us in all aspects, freeing us for all eternity, freeing all of us, including them, from any and all further connections, karmic connections and otherwise, and helping all of us heal from this toxic, dark karma that had kept us connected. And so it is. Thank you. Dankeschön, all my relations. Ooh. Ah. Oh. Ooh. Ah. Sorry, everyone. Just had to feel that for a sec. Okay. Let the ceremony now be finished, and accept our love, thanks, gratitude, and blessings. Please open the circle of protection around us, but keep us strongly safe, shielded, and protected. And so it is. Thank you. Dankeschön, all my relations, all our relations. Ooh. Ah, whoa. Okay, everyone. Thank you so much for watching, for being a part of the ceremony, and for working on your own healing and ascension. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share, and subscribe. And I'm also sending you tons of love and light, many blessings, and be well until next time. Bye.